to River City Runs Red, our Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle here on Restless Barbarian Gaming. I'm your storyteller, Aloysius, here with my lovely players this evening. It's a pleasure to be back, as it is every week. For me, anyway. I hope it's the same for you, but I guess I can't. I don't want to speak for you. But
if we must.
If you must be
the energy we've created here
They're
at the very beginning.
Yeah.
It's in our contract. So.
Yeah. Well, I'll have all my players introduce themselves in a counterclockwise fashion, starting with Pluto.
I'm under attack. Hello. I'm Pluto. I play Scully, the caitiff anarch who's gotten stuck in a lot of maybe not quite Camarilla politics anymore, which is the worst news ever.
Yeah, not the most ideal situation for her to be in right now, unfortunately.
She doesn't want to be in this situation at all.
Hi, I'm Tiara, or T. I play Yvain Mallory, and she's clan ministry. She's invoking the blood that is in her veins that connects her to her sire to see all the evil shit he's done. And she's racked and haunted by demons of the past. I don't know, she's going through it. And yeah, we're just having a good time and planning a murder most foul. And yeah, I don't know, that's all I have to say. I'm having a great time. I'm happy to be here to answer that question.
Well, that's good to hear.
Energy is frantic in the studio tonight.
Energy it's something right at the beginning here.
Hey everybody, I'm Tom. I'm playing Ephraim, the nightclub owner. He's angry. I think he started to chill out a little bit last episode, but if we're moving on to a new night, he might wake up angry again. So I guess we'll just have to see.
That's fair. When last we left off, our coterie had gone their separate ways to sort of come up with plans of attack and also just process all the information that they had been racked with, both from Yvain and from Rick and Hassan. And Yvain and Merrick stayed behind at Yvain's New Haven and sort of decompressed for a little while and sort of discussed their next moves. And it sounds like they were planning on going to Elysium to maybe try and chat with a few people and figure out a next plan of attack. Ephraim had actually gone to Elysium that night to pick up on some of the hot goss from his reliable source of information, Pixie, the Nosferatu harpy, who's just always itching to spill some secrets to the right people and collect as many as she can. Meanwhile, Scully had met up with her Hakata buddies, Florian and Zephyr, to enact a ceremony to channel the spirit of Baron Reyes through Florian's body. It was a very strange experience for both of them in that aspect. And more or less confirmed a few things, but also gained a little bit of insight into both Opal and sort of the Baron herself. Oh, and also, while that happened, lest we forget, Scully blood surged, causing her to fall under a dependency compulsion, and she must now, this is getting to the mechanics of it, but she must now blood surge every roll she makes until she fails one,
I don't know
or
what
until
you're
she
talking
reaches
about.
hunger 5.
She's perfectly fine. Don't even worry about it.
But that's more or less where we left off, and we will be picking up the following night. And so, in that case, I would like everyone to make me a rouse check.
Womp womp, hungrier.
Failed. Hungrier. I'm at 3.
Failed hungrier.
That's
That's-
funny. I am also at 3.
Going first.
Wow.
I'm at,
So,
I'm at 2, yay!
a rough start for the Coterie here. All
need a
getting a
burger.
bit
It really
hungrier.
Guys, let's go for a burger. Yeah.
As I was saying, so before we get into the nitty gritty of people's plans, are the folks who are a little hungrier, do they want to do
Yes.
anything about that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes? Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna just fucking go to some seedy dive bar.
All right. Sounds good.
As a person who used to go to sea dive bars, this terrifies me. So
Okay, I'll go to a dive bar.
they were the funnest places, though.
I was just looking for a quick meal, so I feel like I have to do a little less posturing if I go to a dive bar.
That is fair. Evane, remind me of your predator type.
I am an Osiris.
Okay, so you and Ephraim both Osiris's. That's what I thought, but I could not remember. Okay, let's see.
And I do have fame 3. So
Well,
If I
that'll
can.
definitely help you. So make me, depending on, I'm assuming you're gonna go the more subtle route. So make me a manipulation plus subterfuge plus fame roll, to sort of lure in
1, 2,
someone who might be interested in your particular vibe.
4, 3 fake. Do I just add 1 die for that, or am I adding the dots that I have to that?
You add your fame.
Okay, that's
in
crazy.
dots.
All right, I'm gonna have to get more dice. Hold on, 1, 2, 3. So that's manipulation and sub. You said manipulation, subterfuge, and fame, right?
Yes. The way it's worded is questioning, but that's how I'm ruling it right now, so that's what we'll go with.
I am gonna need more dice. This is the downside to physical die. Actually, there are no downsides. I love them. My shiny math rocks. You and where did you go? There we go. Okay. Six, 9, 8, and a 7. What? So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 successes.
Easy work. You show up, and then practically within a minute or two, someone has sort of recognized you. Did you like dress up when you went out, or are you more incognito?
She's wearing a she's wearing a tiny black dress and some heel boots, and she is going to essentially, I'm thinking it's like a fucking biker bar. Honestly, that's all I can picture in my head.
Fair enough.
And I'm imagining her essentially like going up to a guy who's like maybe taking a smoke break or whatever outside.
Mhm.
And she's just like, she just walks up and then puts a hand on his arm. It's like, I like your bike. Just like totally like, you know what I mean? Just leans into that whole fucking like
Yeah.
personality.
Yeah, and
You're
you make short work of this guy's sensibilities. You didn't even need to use R or anything. He is immediately all about you. So,
yeah, and it's gonna be like, I just love powerful engines. Makes me want to take something for a ride. And it's just getting close to this dude.
and he, after a little just being taken aback, he sort of just like rests a hand like on your shoulder, sort of like as you get closer to him, and he just says, "Well, maybe we can go take a ride somewhere then." And then sort of like gestures
and
like
she goes. She literally is gonna say.
and then he gestures sort of
like, wow,
like
you're so naughty. Are you gonna kiss me with that mouth?
Yvain really has two sides to her.
She's trying to work quick.
Yeah, and
I gotta suck her. Hook,
yeah,
line,
I would say, and he is sort of like gestures to like out back behind the bar, and says, "It's a little more private out there."
She'll like go to grab his hand and start walking in that direction, but then just grab him by the shirt and yank him.
Wow. He seems to be about this vibe that you're giving off.
Mm-hmm.
He seems to like a no-nonsense lady who knows what she wants.
And I'll just kind of make, can I make a quick check, just make sure we're alone back here?
I would say, for the purposes of the 5 successes on the hunting roll, you don't have to worry about that.
Perfect. Then she's just like, I like my men eager, and she'll shove him back on the ground and like sit on him.
Real freaky, huh?
You have no idea. And she is going to like go to kiss his neck, kiss, and then she's gonna feed on this dude.
Yeah,
and slake to thirst.
Yeah, I would say, and you bite into his neck, and at first he is shocked, but he very quickly just dissolves into your kiss.
All right, let me mark those 2 hunger off. Vane said, we have a tight schedule. No more fucking around. We have a very tight schedule. Okay. Once that's done, I think she kind of like gets up and she kind of like moves him like up against like the wall. And then like will bend and you can make it look like he just kind of and grab like an empty beer bottle or something that's just like they grab back here and put it in his hand. You know, and they're like, yeah, and then like just kind of straighten him up and wipe his neck off, and like, okay, and then just skedaddle on out of there.
All right, sounds good. Then, meanwhile, elsewhere in the city, Ephraim, would you like to feed as well?
Yes.
All right.
He's gonna go to the Diablo Club. He's not up for much of a challenge tonight. So he's.
Are you feeding off of one of your E's?
One of the E's, yeah. Let's see if Courtney is around.
All right,
tonight.
and you do this would be considered part of your herd, then, correct?
Yes.
All right, then you don't even need to make a hunting roll. You can just go and find one of your gals.
Perfect. Yeah, he's gonna just appear behind her, just gonna slide up. Maybe she's sitting at the bar, and he's just gonna put like one hand on her shoulder. Just kind of lean and be like, "Hi there, beautiful."
You sort of like feel sort of like as you just slide up, you almost like see her like shiver as you whisper into her ear, and she turns to you with a smile and says, "Hi.
Let's go talk for a minute."
Okay."
All right. And he's got his totally creepy place. He takes the girls.
His VIP lounge.
Exactly, his VIP lounge. And once they're in there and he just pounces on her, right on the neck. He's going to take 2 points.
All right, sounds good.
Lick the wound, and he will help her out of there. He's not. He's in a bad mood tonight, but not a complete monster tonight. So plus, he can't leave people just laying around. So
Yeah,
take her out.
I'm
get
sure
her
you could in the
another-
VIP lounge, but still probably raise an eye or two.
Is anybody watching him? There's just that.
No, it's still pretty early in the night,
Okay.
so you don't have like the, the randos just piling
Gotcha.
in. You have like a few of the mainstays who are sort of like at the bar and stuff, but no, you don't really have like eyes on you per se. I mean, people do see you. Some of your other E's see you go back with
I'm a little
Courtney.
jealous, but
Yeah, some of it, them see you, like go in with Courtney and then come back out not too long after, and she's sort of like stumbling around as if she's like really drunk, and you have heightened senses, yes.
Mhm.
And you hear one of the other, you hear Brittany talk to Stephanie, sort of like whispering and just like smiling and being like, I swear I'm like that every time he takes me back there.
He loves this. It just strokes his ego. He loves his girls. So
Yeah. And they love him.
That's good to know. I mean, not that they had a choice, but I love playing it.
How horrifying.
Yes.
How horrifying, yeah.
Well, he really is terrifying. He's but that's why we play this game, to play monsters. He wants to go see Tracy. Is she there tonight?
Okay.
Is she up in the office? Or
She is up in the office. You know that she had a little bit of paperwork she had to do this evening before she could go and do anything more exciting.
the vampire trapped by spreadsheets. So
Yeah.
That's
Business is
horror.
business. Business is business.
Yeah, he's just gonna stick his head in and see how things are going.
Right, and you see that she's like typing away at the computer when you walk in, and she's like, and she sort of like glances up and he's like, hey, and then it just goes back to typing what she was typing.
Everything good?
Nothing I can't handle. What's up?
Just checking in. I haven't been here in a couple nights.
I know. Anything important?
We hired those new security guys.
Yep, they started last night.
All right. You need anything from me?
Not at the moment.
All right. He leaves.
You need anything from me?
At that, he was already turning and walking away.
and she sort of like lets out an annoyed sigh as she just to hear the clacking of the keys just get a little louder.
Yeah. And before he leaves, he wants to check in on Jose. I don't know if Jose's started a set yet. Probably not. If it's early.
No, it's still pretty early. He might be like getting ready at this point, like setting things up for a little bit later, but he hasn't like started his set yet.
Okay. Same. Kind of just checking in on him. I wanna have a talk with you soon, but I gotta get some things cleared first.
Okay. Is everything good?
Well, he's gonna kind of go up and just put his arm around him, which is probably a bad sign for us.
Yeah, I was gonna say you immediately feel him tense up because
he's really not touchy-feely unless he's gonna drain
Yeah,
blood.
I was gonna say because you like never do this unless something's wrong more often than not. So he immediately like tenses up.
I want to ask you a serious question.
Okay. Did I do something wrong?
You haven't done anything wrong. You've been great. You've been loyal.
Okay.
Nah. If you had the chance and planned for it, would you want to cross over, have the embrace?
You immediately see him like go like wide-eyed, like he can't believe that you're even posing this question. He's like,
And he's not. Yeah, and it's not like Guillermo like dangling it over his head for centuries, you know.
Yeah.
This is the first time he's asked him about it. So.
And he's just like, are you for real? Wow. I mean, I think I have to think about it, but I'm inclined to say yeah.
There's a lot of things you gotta think about. You gotta plan ahead for. Because everything you know now eventually dies and is left behind.
Okay. I'll think about it then.
All right.
Like I really think about it.
If you want it and I can get it cleared, I'm gonna hook you up.
Thanks.
Of course. All right. And he's gonna just kind of like pat him on the shoulder and be like, "Have a good show tonight."
I thanks. Will do.
All right. And he's gonna head out. Ephraim is thinking about at some point possibly leaving the city. So what he's trying to do is maybe like a transition of power for somebody to hold on to the club. Maybe split between him and Tracy. Like he's thinking about that for some point. You know, he might
Gotcha.
He might move to like Detroit or Chicago or something at a later point, and it's just kind of keeping the empire, in place. So,
Fair.
all right. So that's kind of what he's thinking about. So he had talked about, I think, meeting up with Yvain.
He had mentioned that.
Yeah, you probably hadn't got to that yet. So I mean,
No. I was if you want to message her or anything like that, then you may go ahead and do that.
Yeah, he wants to send her a message about he wants to meet up tonight, tomorrow night, something.
What are you sending? How you say it?
Do you have time to talk tonight, tomorrow night?
I think like in a couple minutes you get back a reply. Let's just, if you can speak at Elysium, I'll be there tonight.
Cool. I'll see you there.
All right.
All right. Then, I suppose before we get into some Elysium shenanigans, Scully, what are your plans for tonight?
That's me. Scully's plans for tonight. We're at 2 hunger. I don't think that she is going to be going out hunting because I've never made her go out hunting at 2 hunger. So shrugs. But I think what she is going to be doing, let's see. I think that she is going to see if she can maybe find Opal.
Okay.
Try and reach out to her. So those are my plans.
All right. Then make me either intelligence and streetwise or charisma and streetwise.
Oh, we are not doing charisma, thank you. Bless. That is never going to be happening. And let me do a rouse check first because
Because blood surge.
Okay, well we're at 3, so she is going to go hunting by the end of the night. So bless. I'm really happy that my dice pool is more hunger die than not at this point, I think. Hold on, let me see. Yeah. That's probably okay.
Always a good sign.
Is that is 3 successes.
3 successes. Okay. You sort of use your sort of like general knowledge of sort of like just Opal and a few of the things that you discussed with Baron Reyes to sort of try and deduce where Opal would be residing these nights, given everything.
Yeah.
And you come to the conclusion that she probably would not have wandered too far from home, all things considered, and think that Baron Reyes's Old Haven is a pretty good place to, at the very least, start.
All right. Well, Scully is being kind of aware of. Actually, no, I don't think that she'd be super aware of where the fuck the territories are now.
Yeah,
that was solidly in War 2.
Yeah, I would say it's a lot more nebulous now that Ward 2 has essentially been like cannibalized by the various areas. You think it's you know, the borders are sort of still ever shifting at this point, but you think it's closer to technically under Ward 3 jurisdiction at this point.
Yay! That's good at least. Okay. But yeah, so Scully is going to go ahead and head off that way. She's gonna wear like something fairly nondescript.
Mm-hmm.
Probably. Yeah, that's all I really got there. It's nighttime. She's just like going out on a walk, basically.
Yeah, I was like, man, let me just throw a hoodie on real quick. All right, I'm out of here.
Yep.
All right, so you head out over that way, and you eventually, it takes a bit of time because it's a bit more out of your way, but you eventually make your way to the outside of Baron Reyes's Old Haven, which was a boutique whose name is escaping me of what I gave it, but
it's okay. I'm not sure that I had it written down, so I won't be able to help you. But it's a boutique with a name.
Yeah, it's a boutique with a name. This is true storytelling, folks.
Yeah.
And you find yourself outside the building. It looks closed, and it looks like it hasn't been open in a little bit.
Yeah. I think, can I go ahead and activate Sense the Beast for passive use?
You may.
Okay. We're just gonna have that on while Scully goes ahead and like peeks around. I don't. Is there any like other...
If I remember correctly, the passive ability is just to see if you feel any hostile intent, correct?
Hostility and supernatural traits.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. But yeah,
Right.
So she's looking to see if she can find a way more like in that isn't through the front door. But I don't think that she's She's being stealthy in the sense that I don't want mortals to think I'm trying to break into this abandoned boutique.
Mhm.
But yeah.
Yeah. And from your previous time here, you know that there is there's a back door, sort of like if you like follow the alley, but next to the boutique, you can sort of like head to a back door back there. There's also a fire escape on the side in the alleyway that you could potentially use to try and get into if you would prefer entering on a higher floor. But those are your sort of like two main options, unless you wanted to start smashing windows in or something.
Okay. We're gonna go for the like entryway she came in last time. Feels less like she's trying to sneak up on people than going through the fire escape, so
That's fair.
but yeah. Just try the door handle. Is it unlocked?
As you try the door handle, it is indeed unlocked.
Yippee! Okay. Scully's gonna go ahead and step in.
And you step in, it's dark in here. There's like no lights on in this sort of like lower floor boutique area, and it's not so dark that you can't see anything, but it is like low lighting in here.
Alrighty. Alright, I think Scully. I mean, the facade of the building was pretty like shuttered up, right?
Yeah, it was like it wasn't like full on like boarded up like we're locked down, but there's like curtains drawn, and there's like you could tell that there's like a tiny bit of dust sort of like collecting on the inside of the door where the open and close sign is.
All right. She's just gonna use her phone flashlight. Again, not trying to really sneak around too much. But yeah. With the light on, is there anything particular? Anything like footprints in the dusts, or anything?
Make me a wits investigation roll.
Let me get my rouse check. Gang, we're in dangerous territory now. That was another fail. So everybody start praying.
I was like, for hunger, we are in dangerous territory now.
Let's start praying together, maybe. Okay. Wits awareness, right? Or
wits awareness or investigation.
Okay. We got 1, 2. I hate large dice pools.
Like, so much can go wrong.
Oh gosh, okay, so... 7. I'm saying this for posterity. Nobody can see my dice. I have like 3 kind of reddish dice that I use for hunger, but I have no more reddish dice, so I'm making the rainbow one the last hunger die.
Love it.
Gang, are we ready to derail this entire session?
This entire operation.
This entire operation? I shouldn't have said it out loud. Now it knows that it now it knew and it got a 1. The rainbow dice.
Okay.
It's 2 successes also, so
2 successes. Okay. That's still fine. This is not a bestial failure.
Oh my god.
That would have been quite interesting, though.
Okay. Not quite derailed yet. We'll
Not
see
quite
what
derailed
happens.
yet. We are still at 4 hunger, folks, so we could get there. So you sort of like look around, and at a glance, to the average person, you'd be hard pressed to be able to tell if anyone had sort of been walking through here, but you do sort of notice a finely tread path from the door that you entered through to the stairs that you hadn't gone up previously, but you had seen Opal go up the last time you were here. That goes from the back door to those stairs. And there's sort of like a buffer between the dust on the rest of the floor and that sort of like pathway that goes up the stairs.
Okay. Well, Scully is going to go ahead and start heading up the stairs.
Okay. You start walking up the stairs, and every once in a while you just hear a creak from the stairs as you sort of like put weight on one, causes you to tense up slightly, but you keep going. And you reach the top of this set of stairs, and it appears to be sort of like a general living space. You see a kitchenette, sort of like makeshift living room area with a couch and a couple chairs and a TV sort of like pressed up against the wall. A few like potted plants here and there that aren't dead but look like they've seen better days.
So he's gonna look around for a second.
And you sort of like look around, and you see sort of like behind you is like another set of stairs that continues up to the floor up above, and then sort of there's like what looks to be like a bathroom sort of adjacent to the stairway.
If I was in the first area, it would be pretty hard to hide, right? I assume, or like would it?
In the first floor, there was a few like potential hiding spots, but nothing super easy, nothing that wouldn't have sort of like given them away in a hurry as you sort of just let yourself into the building.
Yeah. Okay. So Scully's just gonna kind of look around. If there's nothing immediately looks like somebody is here, I think Scully will be like, We're making the girl who likes to do Irish hellos and goodbyes say something. But she's going to say, if anybody's here, I'm going to come up. I don't plan on hurting you. This feels really silly. I don't know if people are here. Anyway, she's gonna go up the stairs.
Yeah, and sort of like as you take a step up the stairs, you hear like a couple like from the floor above you, sort of like in response, almost like a boot like stomping on the ground.
Right. And then that probably like spooked her a little bit, but she was like, Okay. Someone is up there. And she's gonna head up.
Alright, you head on up, and you see sort of as you walk upstairs, sort of a smaller room that appears to be the bedroom, and it's a very clearly like a much more lived-in space that's seen more constant use, and sitting in sort of like is sitting in a lounge chair, sort of like slouched in there facing the stairway as you get up, is Opal.
I hope I find you here.
And she looks tired.
Yeah.
Well, you found me. What do you want?
Said I'd look into the things that happened.
And?
Well, I got to talk with your Baron.
And that catches her attention immediately, and she's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I have some friends out of town. The point is that they're me trying to remember my notes because I like wrote down some things and then didn't write down other things, but she didn't mention too much from that night, but she did mention. I was asking about like people from the cameos that might have been wanting to cozy up, and she mentioned this ministry guy that was like trying to be friendly. She didn't remember his name though.
Yeah, I remember who she's talking about. Let me roll for her really quick to see if she would even fucking bother remembering this guy's name.
Yeah.
Alright, her memory is good. Yeah, some douche canoe named Frey.
Scully kind of like, I think Scully is a little bit taken by surprise by that because she didn't know that Evade was ministry. But she goes, right, well, that confirms something that somebody else was telling me. That's good as well. It's, so, I think that'll be the guy who orchestrated all of that. As for how I know, I mean, I should probably run it back with who I heard this from, but he seems like, well, a real douche to most people, and I think Scully's kind of debating this because this one is really personal Evade business.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, someone I know was able to dig through his memories. and apparently saw him talking to that Magar.
And you see her sort of like stand up from the chair and stow away a handgun that you didn't even realize she was holding.
Yay!
And she just starts sort of like pacing as you keep talking.
So the thing is with all of this is that apparently the camis are going through it. It's some kind of power grab from their end, it looks like. So this, I mean, seemed like it had a lot of people involved. Their sheriff's gone missing, apparently. So whatever it is, it was tended to upset, I think, pretty much everybody. But
oh, fuck. Well, I don't know. Good information to know, I suppose.
did
That was-
said, you know, so
So is this asshole gonna die anytime soon?
hopefully.
I would have preferred a hard yes, but
Working on it, probably. Have to get back to talking with the others, but
well, if it doesn't get sorted in a timely manner, at least I know where to point now. And she sort of like walks over to like a mini fridge, and she opens it up, and she pulls out like a bag of blood, and sort of it just like cracks it open, and sort of like gestures at you and says, "Want one?" I know it's not everyone's speed.
I'm squinting at Scully at this 4 hunger right now.
Speaking of that 4 hunger, as she does this, I need you to make me a hunger frenzy roll.
How does this work again?
Pool is composed of your unspent willpower and
Okay,
a third of your humanity rounded down is your dice pool.
Third.
So it should,
There
it should
isn't any-
be 2 plus whatever your unspent willpower is.
Okay. 2 plus unspent willpower. You can't.
And
Do
you
a blood surge.
cannot blood search for this.
Oh, thank God. I was like, don't do this to me. Unspent willpower is actually at 5, so
That's good.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay.
We need frightening chanting in the background while this happens.
Do we? Do we really? Is this a necessary addition?
Yes.
Before you speak, think.
Ooh, ah, ah, ooh, ah, ah, ooh, ah, ah.
I don't remember which one of I don't remember which one of these dice I put in the dice pool. Hold up. It rolled into the rest of them. I don't know why I'm saying this. I got 2 successes.
Yeah, 2 successes.
Ah! Listen, Opal, just throw it.
You smell that and immediately feel the beast that you've been suppressing start to take over. And, you know, she's offering you blood, but what she's offering you is filthy and disgusting. You need something fresh. And
No.
there is a nice fresh source of blood right in front of you.
Oh no. Opal, it's okay if you kill me. I'm so sorry.
And you are going to find yourself lunging towards her.
Okay.
So, however you want to go about attacking her or indisposing of her,
Shouldn't have put that gun away.
you tell
Should
me.
I put that gun away?
Should not have put that gun away, but here we are.
Gang, it's just going
Tom,
to
it
be.
went bad.
It went bad. Don't laugh at me. Hello.
That's crazy.
You know, this is kind of beautiful. I think Scully is just like going for it, brawl.
Okay.
She's trying to
then-
grab Opal.
All right, then make me a strength brawl roll.
Fail everything now. Does this
Yeah,
count as my
yeah,
failed roll?
I was does this count as your failed roll? I would say yes.
Thank God! Do not make me blood search on this. Oh my goodness. Gang. Okay, let's see. Strength. Roll. Okay. Fail so bad, please. Oh my god, yes, I failed so bad. I got 2 out of 6.
Okay, 2 out of 6. I would say that since she is caught off guard, that is still enough to, at the very least, restrain her. As you lunge for her, and she's like, "What the fuck?" And you sort of just like grab her and restrain her as she drops the blood bag to the ground, and she is she is right. She is right there. She is at your mercy.
Can I? Your discretion, of course.
Mhm.
This goes directly against one of my convictions.
This is true,
Um,
but you are also not exactly in your right mind right now.
yeah, exactly. So what are your thoughts? Is it just happening? Because I am fine with just, it's the beast right now.
It is the beast. Scully, at any other time, would be in a much more rational state of mind, but the beast is, it has taken her currently.
Yeah, no, Opal is going to get some teeth in the neck.
All right, you bite in, and
Oh boy. I think I'm trying to figure out at which point Scully is going to kind of come back. Because I sure hope I'm not about to kill Opal.
I was like, well, all right, it will say, you, I suppose, I was like, this part I will, allow a say in.
Mhm.
With your state of being and you nomming on Opal, you will be reaching hunger 0.
This is a really interesting way to say I'm killing her.
Yes, but no, she ain't exactly walking away from this, but I will allow you to decide if you want to, for narrative purposes or character trauma, whatever your choice, if you want to go the step further, or if you want to just stop as soon as your hunger has seemingly been sated.
I think... I don't think that she would go to Diablo.
Okay.
Because I think that after dropping to 0 hunger for like the first time ever, she's probably going to snap out of it.
Yeah, and you sort of like reach hunger 0, and you just like instinctually sort of like let go, and Opal's body sort of just like slumps to the ground, and for the first time in your unlife, you don't feel hungry anymore.
And it was the best thing that she's ever tasted.
It is. It is way better than anything else you've ever had before. And I'd say, given your general thoughts of things, that kind of horrifies you a little bit.
Scully, I'm trying to think. I think what Scully's immediately going to do after, like, pulling away from Opal, now dead,
Yeah, her body is now slumped on the ground, unmoving.
I think Scully is going to immediately, like, shove her fingers in her mouth and start trying to fucking throw up. That's probably forever. I don't know about that.
Yeah. Yeah. So you immediately start like gagging yourself, and it's not really having an effect. There's nothing in your system that is, that's like acting against you or anything like that, and it's your gag reflex doesn't work exactly how it used to when you were alive. So I'd say you probably tried doing that for maybe a minute or two to no avail.
Yeah, Scully immediately in a complete spiral. And I think there's a lot of things going through her head right now. Yeah. Crazy
indeed.
But yeah, so because this does, I think this does break one of her conviction.
Yes, so I would say that you would get a stain from this on your humanity.
Yeah.
Because
So-
it does strictly go against one of your convictions.
I think Scully is going to continue staring at Opal for a minute, and then is there a corpse there, or is Opal fading?
No,
in the
there is a corpse there. It seems because like the lower the generation and the older a kindred is, the quicker they decompose. She, as far as you can tell, she still looks like fully intact. So it seems that she was fairly young, all things considered. So she's decomposing at a much slower rate.
Yeah. I think Scully's just going to be doubled over Opal's body, just sobbing. And we can cut to somebody else because that's all she's going to be doing for like an hour.
That's fair. We leave Scully hunched over Opal's body, streaks of crimson falling down her face, and we transition over to Yvain post biker feast, and
Almost said post thirst clarity.
sure, post thirst clarity. There we
But
go.
not as much as Scully, apparently.
You're so mean to me.
I seem to remember somebody being like, "Oh, laughing at how people were hunting. That's crazy. Should have hunted. Sorry, friends." Yeah.
You're so mean to me. Shaking my head. I was laughing at this dialogue. How dare you? No, I'm joking. Have a better night than Scully. It will be very easy, I promise.
Yeah, I'm gonna head to Elysium now that I'm full.
Yeah.
And commit murder.
Just had a little over the clothes action with a biker behind a bar. So
Yep. And then just put him back very nicely. Okay.
and if I remember correctly,
I think she'll just also send out like a message.
go on.
Sorry, everything froze for a second.
No, it's all good. That's all
and
good.
the audio came back and we were speaking at the same time. I was just gonna say she'll send a message to Merrick and Ephraim separately that like she'll be at Elysium in probably 20 minutes or so.
Okay. And Miracle just messaged back, "See you there." And you make your way to Elysium. Ephraim, you get that message from Yvain.
He'll get there in about 45. So.
Classic. And Yvain, you get to Elysium and you find that Merrick is waiting outside.
All right. I'll just walk up to him and say, "Well, hey there, stranger. Waiting for me, or?"
Maybe.
Well, then, shall we go in together?
I suppose we shall.
All right. You know, Ephraim contacted me and asked me to talk. I
Oh,
have to wonder what that's about.
he did seem a bit agitated when he left last night.
Yes, as to be expected. Though I will say he's been rather on edge. And to be fair, a lot of things have happened continuously over the past however many months. Have you heard anything at all?
Nothing too specific. Just a lot of general commotion.
Have you heard any rumors spreading, any whispers spreading your way? It's fine if they are. It just
If you're worried about the Anarchs finding out that the sheriff has gone missing, no, I can't say that word has made its way there, to my knowledge, at the very least.
okay. So we don't have a lot of time, but we have a little time.
It is only a matter of time, but we do have at least a buffer period.
Yeah. I feel that it would be a little bit stupid to not expect that once it does pass around a few more tables, that others won't start trying to make their own plans as well, regardless of any agreements in place.
Agreed. It's a very uncertain time. A lot of things can happen.
You know, I'm starting to understand more and more why people say that they just want things to be stable and unchanging, because this is a lot of upheaval in a short, what feels like an extremely short period of time. It's very uncomfortable.
Well, I won't disagree with that.
It's like the faintest hints of blood in the water, but no one quite knows where the leak's coming from.
And depending on how this goes...
What? Sorry.
Be sure to watch our vampire series, Blood in the Water, here on Restless Barbarian Games.
That's my new band name, Blood in
Yeah.
the Water.
It's a good one. I'm in that one. But train of thought. Where was I?
Sorry.
It's all good. Depending on how bad this gets. I mean, if you'll remember, this was technically the Camarilla placement here in the city was a joint operation between Milwaukee and Chicago, and depending on things go, they might start poking around or involving themselves, and I think no one in the city wants that, be them Camarilla or Anarch.
Agreed. All right. Then it seems like we have some floor work to do.
Indeed. You're planning on trying to talk to Felicia?
That was my hope. Did I receive a response from Felicia at all? Or has it been pretty quiet?
I'd say you would have gotten a brief message that was it was very clearly sent by likely a ghoul of hers.
Mhm.
That said, Primogen Silver will do her best to speak to you of these concerns at her earliest convenience.
Okay. Then I just kind of go, that was the hope. However, I don't know how likely that will be anytime soon, unfortunately. Essentially got a she's busy right now. We'll get back to you at her earliest convenience.
Well, it may be good to try and push the matter regardless. The worst, with the state of things, the worst that might happen is you just irritate her a bit.
If I push the matter, though, she'll likely want proof, and that's not really something I can deliver right now.
Well, then, if you can't talk to her, I suppose, what's your plan of action? Other than talking with Ephraim when he shows up.
I think that on that same thread that we followed last night, maybe if I can do a little bit of talking and find out some them if I can just kind of find some tidbits, I think, to make more reasonable doubt, that might be enough, even without the concrete evidence, to at least, I don't know, light the... No, that doesn't seem like the right thing to say here in a room full of people afraid of fire, but energize her to caution a little bit faster. I mean, the only thing more powerful than the truth amongst us is honestly a really good lie. Unfortunate, but true.
Unfortunate, but true indeed. Sometimes you just have to tell people what they want to hear.
Mm-hmm. I should also be on the lookout to see if Frey's here tonight. So I think I'm going to do a round just to make sure I know where to avoid if possible.
Do you want to stick together, or do you want to divide and conquer?
While I'd love to stick together, I do think, on the off chance that he is here, it may be better not to.
Okay.
But let's try and meet a little bit later. We can find somewhere to catch up and speak about our findings.
Sounds good. Let's do some rounds and meet up in an hour.
Sounds good to me.
All right. And he sort of just squeezes your hand and says, I'll see you then.
Give him hell. And
You too. And he walks off.
oh, all right. Oh God. Okay. Based on my knowledge of those who hold titles
Mm-hmm.
in the city,
Yes.
would I know who the best person for like inner Camarilla politics, like political gossip would be? Like who to go to for that?
Well, if you're looking for gossip, You know that the best
Pixie.
person, yeah, you know the best person to go to for that would be Pixie, as she is she's currently the only harpy at court. So, if you want to gossip about what's going on and who's doing what, she's probably your best bet.
All right, then I will see if I can't find Pixie. Do I see her around anywhere?
Oh, you see her around.
Everywhere.
Yeah, she is
One,
all
two,
over the
three.
floor. Sometimes it almost seems like she's in two places at once.
I wonder.
Oh my.
It's really impressive.
All right, is she currently talking to someone or entertaining anyone?
Not really actively. She seems to be bouncing between people quite a bit. So it's easy enough to sort of like catch her like between rounds, if you will.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm gonna just kind of casually like fall into step with Pixie. What is she wearing tonight?
Tonight I'd say she's wearing a sort of long, sort of like sparkly white dress that's sort of, I don't know the technical term, but it's sort of like slit on one side, so it's like really showing off her leg, and sort of like very like tightly bound around the chest area. I'm not the best with dress terms. My apologies, all dress wearers out there. But it's something along those lines.
Okay, then I will fall into step with her and say, Pixie, it's
Yeah.
been a second. You
She's
look-
she's looking a little Jessica Rabbit right now.
Okay. I respect it. I go, you look absolutely stunning.
And she sort of like turns to look at you and says, "Well, back at you.
Well,
I feel like
thank
it's been a
you.
while since I've seen you here."
Oh, you know me, running to and from everywhere. But such is the fate of, those who have to do things for others, those who have to listen to every other elder in the city. You know how it is.
Oh, I know how it is.
They love their errand girls.
That they do.
Well, how have you been?
Pretty good. Can't complain. Doing my best to entertain as always.
Doing your best. You're speaking modestly. Stop.
Maybe.
You know, this place would be horribly dull without you.
Well, you're not wrong about that one. Though I have been having to do a little bit of double duty tonight. I haven't seen River around at all.
Oh, that's odd. What do I know about River?
River, you haven't had too many interactions with her, like not nearly
Mhm.
as many as Ephraim has had. But you know that River is the keeper of Elysium.
And she's normally here, yes?
Usually for at least a little bit, she tries to make an appearance, as it's kind of her whole role at court.
Mm-hmm.
There are occasions where she's preoccupied and can't make it, but by and large, she does her best to make at least an appearance once a night.
Oh,
She might
She's
pop in
definitely
later,
taken
but she
time
hasn't
off
shown
work.
up yet.
yeah, she's taken time before for other endeavors. It's to be expected.
That's
Gotta have a
true.
little fun with all the hard work, right?
I suppose that's true. Just making more work for me, though.
Which means we gotta make sure to get you a night filled with fun just for you.
Oh, don't I know it?
Mm-hmm. So things are, and how is the mood? Because she's
The
gonna kind of insert that. Like, what is the general vibe right
the
now?
general vibe. Make me a wits insight roll.
Okay. What insight? Okay, so it'll be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. No, you may not come in my room. Shit. Ah! Sorry, it like rolled down my arm and off the bed. Okay, that is 3 successes.
3 successes. Okay, I'd say that's enough. You sort of like look around, and it seems like people are definitely giving an air of everything's fine, but there's like this
Is it more
underlying
practiced?
yeah, there's like this underlying tension in the air. That people are doing their best to not acknowledge.
Mm-hmm. So it's pretty easy to assume that some of the absences are noted.
Yes, at this point.
Well, it's positively. I don't know. The tension in here is kind of wretched, don't you think?
Yeah, I was going to say morbid, but I like wretched even better.
Oh, yeah. A lot of carefully practiced. Everything is normal going on right now.
It's Elysium. That's just the general vibe.
I want to see. What's the best
The
way to pick her
expected vibe,
brain?
at least.
Yes, but people feel nervous.
That they do.
Tell me, have you had a chance to see Primogen Felicia today?
She came in a little bit ago, yeah.
Okay.
To my knowledge, she's in her office right now.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, that's good. I was hoping to speak with her, hopefully after I catch up with Ephraim. I haven't had a chance to see him in a little bit.
Oh, knowing him, he'll make an appearance. He was here last night, actually.
Oh, really? Hopefully he's doing well.
As well as he can be. Just came to see little old me.
I'm sure you're one of his favorite people here.
I hope so. And almost on cue, Ephraim finds his way into Elysium.
He comes striding in like just black denim jacket on, jeans, black cap, sunglasses on. And he's kind of looking, the first thing he's looking for is Frey.
Okay, make me a wits awareness roll.
One success.
One success. Sort of scan the room and not really seeing anyone matching his description.
Okay.
And it's not like overly packed at the moment, so he he would definitely stand out to you if he were in here.
Then next question would be, does he see Jasper?
See Jasper.
Mhm.
It does not appear that he's currently in this room. You gather there's a decent chance that he is here, but he is not sort of like in the main, ballroom mingling area.
Okay. Then last, does he see Yvain?
Oh yeah, you see Yvain. You see her talking it up with Pixie, who's looking like a bombshell right now. And sort of like as they're chatting, you see Pixie sort of like look past Yvain's shoulder at you, and smiles, and she looks back to Yvain and just says, "Well, speak of the devil."
He'll go walking over to the two of them, and he says,
Oh my!
Hello, stranger.
Hello. Hey, Yvain.
Hello, Ephraim. Fancy seeing you here.
Thank you for coming. Pixie, could I trouble you for just a few moments to speak with Yvain?
Sure. I was about to leave you two to it anyway.
You look gorgeous as always.
Thank you. You're looking absolutely casual. And
he's like, it's an off night. So,
and she as she sort of like walks away, she sort of like traces a finger like across your back and across your shoulders and then walks off.
okay.
Yvain bites the inside of her cheek to not laugh because she's on the internet and she's like, this dude just got called a fucking casual. That's crazy.
He's just kind of scanning around, and he kind of wants to just like lean in and try to speak quietly with her. A lot of bad things being said about Frey.
The vein looks at you like, am I supposed to be surprised by this?
No, I just think some of these things are getting around.
Oh no, that's just how she's looking at you. She didn't say that. Sorry. She's looking at you like, okay,
Just like, and
let me just get to it. If shit goes down, I just want to know whose side you're going to be on. The city or your sire?
let me ask you a question. What's the point of asking me that when I tried to give you all information the other day that is extremely incriminating? And you all thought that I was using it to make a play against him? What's the point of asking me for the other angle when you could assumed the other angle?
Well, let's just say maybe some new things have come to light that I know, and I would feel much better knowing what side you're on before things start happening.
Can I'd like to insight Ephraim.
Okay.
Sure.
I'd like to get a beat on, like, is he genuinely asking this because he's concerned and just needs to know, or is this like, what is this exactly? Because it feels like a weird question.
That's fair. So then make me a wits insight roll, and Ephraim, you may choose to forego a roll, or you may.
He is not. Nope.
All right.
These out of the way, man. Please don't fall. Okay, I got 2 successes.
2 successes? That's enough.
He is being genuine that he is concerned for her well-being now.
Walk with me.
Of course.
I should gesture off to like a quiet area.
Mhm.
In a darkened area of the room from the very first season, so she's gonna go that way.
Just number enough for her.
I'm just gonna lean against the wall and just kind of regard Ephraim for a second and nod. Here's my answer to you. As soon as I started making the plans that I have made and meeting the people that I've been meeting, my life was already in danger. So I would answer you this way. I have been all in from the moment that I decided that it was me or him. Because that is the only way that this ends for me.
Scry the soul, please.
All right.
Come on. Clicky. He needs to get a comfort level as well. 4 successes.
4 successes. Okay. Let me double check. Evane, you can choose to fail the roll, or you may try and roll against it. If you choose to roll against it, then I will need a composure and subterfuge roll.
I'll just fail against it.
Okay. Let's see. In that case, yeah, of course, I don't know the fucking
4 questions. I
Right.
get 4 questions. Let's see. 4
Yes.
questions equal to the margin of the roll.
Yeah, so in this case, it would be 4. So it would be 4 questions in this
The
case.
target's aura and psyche. So, what does her aura look like? Is she being honest? I don't know if that's an aura. I'm trying to remember.
I was saying an aura is more
Deception. They have
It's,
like
it's more
colors
like
and
it's more like a it's more like her state of mind
Okay.
currently.
Okay.
So Evane, what is your state of mind currently?
That's such a deep question. Like, how many words am I able to allowed to answer this? Neurotic.
What?
No.
Okay, well, I was gonna say what? Okay, how about this? What are Evane's like most forefront emotions she is feeling currently?
Emotions. I think there's mental, I wouldn't even say mental. I don't know if this counts as an emotion, but just like a general emotional weariness. I think that there's also like some fear, obviously, because she's like, I could really be dead here. In however many nights, who knows what's gonna happen. There's some frustration, and the last one would be, I would say, I think maybe even like the startling strongest of them would be like essentially a determination. Oh my god, Undertale.
Okay.
A determination, like she's made up her mind that like this is the course of action that she's taking. She has no choice but to be 100% about it. And she, even if she's scared, she has to do it scared because time's ticking down.
Yeah, that's fair. And yeah, so you sort of like look at her and you just see her aura around her sort of fluctuating between a few different colors. You see it predominantly orange, but then you get like the occasional flash of purple and yellow. And as she's sort of just fluctuating between these emotions that are at the forefront of her mind right now. And yeah, you're definitely picking up that she has like hints of a few different things, but at the forefront, she is afraid.
Okay. Who does she fear more, her sire or the prince?
I think that's easy. She fears Frey more.
Okay.
He has direct access to control her potentially if she's not careful. She's managed to fight it off before, but there's no guarantee that she'd always be able to. And she understands that. Like, she understands the overwhelming difference between the two of them. And that's very frightening. The prince could kill her. Frey could do many worse things to her.
Okay. All right, so he's going to hold on.
And I think he knows how to hurt her more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. So, and he kind of understands that. So he's kind of throwing that. Okay. Is she holding any information about what has happened to the sheriff and who is the other one's missing?
Primogen Orenda, who's the Banu Hakim Primogen.
Right. Does she know anything honestly know anything about their whereabouts or what's happened to them?
Not at all.
And let's see, one more. Do you know anything about Frey and Jasper? Has he said anything about any kind of arrangement, any kind of alignment between the two of them?
I never actually asked. So let me ask their storyteller. Would I have ever heard anything in passing between the two of them, since they seem to get along the most out of Frey and the other Primogens?
Other than them, being affiliated and friendly, I'd say you would know very little about the specifics of their relationship.
Okay. Then nope.
Okay. All right. So after he's been kind of staring at her they've been doing a kind of a staring match, and he's kind of and kind of I just want things to get stable here, and I know I've been hard on you, but I feel like I can trust you through all of this. I just want to make sure my trust isn't misplaced.
I'll speak bluntly. I've reached a point where people can choose to believe me, align with me, whatever, to try and handle the threats that I feel are plaguing this city, or they won't. it won't stop me from trying to do something about it, even if I have to do it myself.
All right. He feels better about her because he was a little concerned that she could be not like a double agent, but that there's that at a second she's just gonna flip.
Just like a sleeper agent activated.
In a way, yeah. Because he's Camarilla boy, and he wants everything to just go back to normal and stable, and which a lot of us have been talking about. His version of stable is nobody's trying to kill any of the primogen or the sheriff. So
I don't think Yvain talked to the Coterie essentially about like what exactly happened, other than like Frey kidnapped me.
Right.
And has Yvain ever talked to Ephraim about whether or not he knows his like sire or anything like that?
I don't think it's ever come up.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was say I don't think it's anything that you two have ever brought up or like mentioned to each other. As far as Yvain knows, like the person in that role, even though Ephraim was very clear, like they're not my sire. They're just, it was Gremory, but so you would know that Gremory was not, Ephraim's sire, but they're the ones who would showed him the ropes and all that sort of thing.
Ephraim.
Yes.
Obviously, I can't speak maybe as openly as I would like to here. But I will say this. And I hope you'll listen to the end. It was very evident that Gremory was a very decent person who did right by you. And that's something that's very hard to come by in these nights. And I'm sorry about what happened. I don't have any framework for any kind of relationship like that. And the person that I thought that I could trust is the person who has betrayed me more deeply than I think I ever realized. And there's something about knowing that someone can betray you so deeply and still do whatever they want to crush you in the palm of their hand. Makes me sick to my stomach. So when I say that I would support anything that would help bring culprits to light so that justice can be done, that's true. But when I say that if it happens to work out in my favor to get out of that palm, of course, I would love that too.
He kind of just glances behind him, just a quick anybody watching.
Make me a wits awareness roll.
Oh, yeah, we fucking kidding me. Come on, really? No, my Foundry wants to reload on me.
Ah, gotcha.
I think it was 6 dice. If you could just roll it for me.
Sure. What's your hunger at?
1. Yeah. You fucking kidding me? Sorry, folks.
Wow, look at you. Critical success.
Oh.
You got 5 successes.
Damn.
Yeah, you look around and you know there's not really any eyes on you. You notice sort of as she's walking around, Pixie occasionally glances your guys' way, but then goes about her business. You see that most people's attention is actually towards someone else who has just walked into the room as Marcus walks into the room.
Okay. All right. Good.
Wow. Jesus. Okay.
So good. So it's like everybody's attention is.
Yes,
somewhere
everyone's
else.
attention is at that filthy thin blood who's just walked into the room.
Yeah.
And he will put out a hand to Yvain. Sorry. All right. I got your back.
All right, if you mean that. And she'll clasp his hand.
Okay. Yep.
Then I've got yours.
All right. All right. Then
Only
he-
took, what, 5 seasons for us to become a real coterie? Whoa!
Whoa!
Crazy.
Things have changed for him, and he's been through a lot, and things are coming
Forced
into.
emotional growth.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Character development
Yeah.
by force.
He has things he wants now. He has goals. So, yeah. So okay. All right. So, all right. He's Team Yvain now. So.
According
Finally
to
made it,
Haiku.
guys.
Oh, I know. The player is like, I know I shouldn't trust Ministry, but I know I shouldn't trust.
Those dang
It's so hard
serpents,
when
I
Yvain
can't.
has gone like multiple seasons being like, I'm not even going to use my powers to try and convince you. I'm just going to appeal to you because that's how strongly I believe. Everyone's like, Jesus, this girl is crazy.
Oh my god, she's relentless.
And Ephraim doesn't trust shit, so he's always auspex. Let me check this. Let me check this.
Yeah, he's like, what's going on?
Yep. All right.
And I'd say it's about when you finish up that conversation that Ephraim, you actually notice Marcus heading your guys' way.
Who is he looking at? Is he looking at Ephraim?
And he turns. He just kind of squares up.
I'd say he's looking at both of you, and he's got like a smirk on his face.
Is it because of fucking... Okay.
Because of what?
Yvain just kind of
Because of what?
mutters. Yvain mutters under her breath, just like, I sure hope that fucking smirk's not about the current situation. 'Cause his leash probably got a little longer.
Oh, fancy running into you guys here.
Just
I would say it's a pleasure to see you, but
But you'd be
it's
lying.
okay. I'll just say it's okay.
Oh, well, I'll take it, I guess.
It has you looking like the cat that ate the canary.
Always.
Yvain's
Yeah.
always been rude to Marcus after the whole reveal of everything. She has never been. She's like been constantly rude.
That is pretty true, actually.
Only character.
And he says, well, kind of, I don't know, nice feeling that I make all these, and he sort of just like gestures around in the whole room, all these uppity folk uncomfortable, and they just can't do shit about me being here. Feels pretty
Right.
good, not gonna lie.
You've definitely got quite the personality there, Marcus.
Yeah, I suppose, but gotta be authentic to myself.
Ephraim's just gonna like look at his watch, like totally disregarding Marcus. Like,
Yeah, just like, what the fuck? Get me out of here.
like,
Marcus, I'm gonna be honest. Instead of trading pleasantries, I'm quite curious. How goes the search?
Not the best, but fuck it. You're somewhat engaged in all that, so I will say that found this in the sheriff's office, and he will sort of like pull out a business card and pass it your way.
I'm scared. Okay, whose business card?
And you exactly. You take the card and you look at it, and it is for a corporation called Revenge, which, if you'll remember,
The group?
is who employed that group of hunters who
Yeah. And wasn't this also a group that Rick was looking into, if I remember correctly?
Yep.
What the fuck? And why would this have been in his office? You know, I was
What?
wondering if we would have some visitors come after everything happened.
Might have been looking into it, but you know, Rick doesn't like to tell everything to his coworkers. And yeah, could have been a calling card. I'm sure you know the sheriff hasn't been seen in a few days.
Yes, I'm wondering why you're not looking harder. If I were
Well.
you, I'd be trying to score more points.
yeah. Make up for that watery blood of yours.
Well, I can see you're in a bit of a foul mood, so I guess I'll just leave you to it.
Yeah. Do you need your
Do I
card?
have Marcus's number?
He gave you his pager information
His
for,
pager? Okay, yeah.
I'll say for that other thing that he had talked to you about, in case you ever gave it any serious thought.
Ah, you mean to break the blood bond?
Yes, I do mean that.
Levain will just kind of look at him a little warily and say, I'll be in contact. Make sure to keep an eye on your pager. And give like a little like Daenerys Targaryen smile.
Yeah. Yeah. And he says, will do. And sort of like smirks and turns to walk away. And as he sort of like starts heading out, he sort of just like flips off the entire room on his way out.
Oh my god, he's such a tool.
So fucking high school.
He's such a tool. That's just what she mutters under her breath. Such a tool. Oh my. You
Look
know,
out.
with everything
he
going
might
on.
he might TP the building.
Oh dear. Or piss outside the doors. They can do that still, can't they? Or I don't know how they.
I bet you he's gonna rev his engine a lot before he leaves, just to try to impress us, and maybe hope to pick up a cheerleader or two. So. Did he left the card with the event?
He left the card with you guys, yeah.
Okay. All right.
So
Hold on, I want to see. Nah, I don't have Spirit's Touch. Okay. Damn. All right.
Yvain will turn to Ephraim fully and say, This is good to know. Maybe we can try and pick Rick's brain and see if he knows anything about this. He was looking into this group.
Would a serious group of vampire hunters have fucking business cards? Seriously?
Have you met humans?
What are they?
Yes.
Well,
Have you met Generation Z and Alpha?
True.
Yes.
True.
This is so funny.
I'm like, this is the fucking Ghostbusters or something.
Amazing.
And they're not
Okay,
as.
y'all.
Yes, I was saying, and they're not as. She is. That's true. She is significantly older than the other members of the Coterie. But and it's not like the business card is advertising like revenge. We kill vampires.
Yeah. Yeah. Sixth vampire free, you know. I mean,
Yeah, I was it looks like it's sort of like looking at the business card. It looks like it's posing as like a tech company.
Okay. I mean, he just
no,
go ahead. Sorry.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. My bad.
No.
Merrick and I were having a conversation last night after everyone left. And we happened to bring up the fact that it's very interesting that it's been quiet for so long after those initial hunters were taken care of. Because they were, employed by Lorcan?
Mm-hmm.
But you don't just lose a group of people and not investigate that. It's very possible that we have more in the city.
And Frey was working with Lorcan.
Which means that Frey could also have something to do with that.
Yeah.
Maybe I can try and look into that. Okay. Well,
I mean, it seems to me that they're taking out the best hunters, or hunters among our kind, who could track down things.
I think that there might be either two separate things happening at the same time, or this is all leading back to another little theory that I have. And I'm gonna look around now to make sure that no one's listening in.
Yeah.
Okay. I was you make me a wits awareness roll then.
Even though, honestly, Van could just page it to him.
That is also true.
And fuck that. She's gonna do that. She's gonna take out her pager right in front of Ephraim and then just start like so fast. And you just start getting a few messages, because I don't know what the character limit is.
I was like you get like 10 pages. You have to.
It's essentially just like, when talking through everything, it started to look like whatever's happening is aimed at destabilizing the prince's power.
Right.
This could very well be a part of someone's plan to do that. Or there could be another opposing force that is also trying to make a move at the most inopportune time. And it could even be that that's what's happening and someone is using that to their advantage. Honestly, the best way to help start to destabilize the prince's power would be to take out the sheriff and then to take out her votes on the Primogen Council.
And that's when Ephraim's kind of looking around, looking for River.
I'd say with your 5
Yeah.
successes from earlier, because I'll let you keep that. You look around, and over the course of the at this point, like maybe half an hour that you've been here, Ephraim, you haven't seen River at all.
It makes him suspicious because Keeper of Elysium.
Pixie mentioned she wasn't here.
Is there a seneschal?
There is. He's like never been brought up.
Okay.
Right now, what's his name?
People have been
What's
able to
his-
go straight to the prince, which amazes me.
Yes, I know. I know. I was gonna
It's
say
really personable.
I would say you guys. I think he made an appearance in like the first session of season 1.
Like when
but
we got
you guys, like-
introduced to each
Yeah,
other.
exactly.
I would say, but you guys like never interacted with him at all. But yes,
Just go past him.
yes. His name is Jacob Divine.
Jacob Divine. Okay. What clan is Jacob? Just
He is a Ventru.
okay. Ah, Ventrus like to be in power. They don't like serving others, but considering you haven't brought him up since, I doubt he's involved with much. So who knows?
Well, do you bring up that he anything about do you mention the seneschal, or are you just thinking it?
Have we
Like,
seen the seneschal around much? I mean, they're
You
like
see
the
him
vice
every.
president, so.
So you see him every once in a while, but it seems like he's not a big, like, Elysium goer unless something important is going on.
And he's the one who does the real work.
Do I know anything about whether or not the seneschal tends to more so fall in line with Luna? Is it Luna who's the Ventru Primogen?
Yeah.
Luna
von Stein.
or seems to fall in line with the prince?
Oh,
Like,
the
has
seneschal
anyone
gets a
ever-
vote, do they?
No, but
Not in terms of like voting, just
yeah.
like
but like as far as like his own opinions go,
Okay.
yes.
he tends to be more in line with Prince Wolf's policies. Or at the very least, he does a good job of showing like an outward unified front on that matter, because it doesn't make for a very good seneschal if you're constantly contradicting your prince.
Mm-hmm. But okay, then let me ask you this. Does the seneschal and Primogen Luna, like, do they also have a pretty decent relationship?
Yeah, they seem cordial. They I wouldn't say they're like buddy or anything, but they seem to have a good working relationship with each other. And
I don't trust it.
I was saying, and even though they seemingly have like a differing opinions on policies, Clan Ventru. So
Exactly. Vane would kind of look curiously around as well, and then say, if I'm being quite honest, even though I would say he seems to be in line where he should be in line, he's got an awfully decent relationship with someone else on the council who does not align with the hierarchy very well. Have we ever seen him by any chance interacting with who's the other Primogen? Have we ever seen him interacting at all with Jasper? Like, do they have a decent relationship?
With Jasper, I mean,
Or like a cordial one?
they're like cordial. I'd say they're not like super close. They only seem to really like speak with each other when they really need to. But yeah, their relationship is like cordial enough. They're never like passive aggressive or like antagonistic towards each other, but yeah, they don't seem particularly close either.
I would be interested to know what a couple members are getting up to. But I will just say this. Make sure you're watching your back. If I remember correctly, because she doesn't know that he scryed her soul, I'm assuming. That is she's gonna say, if I remember correctly, Frey's always seemed to have a pretty good working relationship with Jasper.
That's what bothers me.
And sort of like while you guys are having this conversation, you see Merrick sort of. You see Merrick reappear, and he's like walking towards you with purpose.
Uh-oh. And that's what Van says out loud. Uh-oh.
And he'll sort of like lean in close and like where Ephraim can hear also, since he's currently standing there, and we'll just say we need to go.
Okay. Which way?
Out of the building.
Is there a back way out of the building?
There's not like a back way. There's the stairwell and the elevator, and then there's a fire escape on the side of the building.
Maybe we take the stairwell instead of going out the elevator, the front. Is that like more out of the line of sight of the party?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Van will just kind of head for the stairwell without questioning it.
And he'll sort of like look to Ephraim also.
What's up?
You need to get out of here.
All right. He'll head out with them.
All right. And said, you guys get going. I'll be there in a minute. And he sort of you see sort of like as you start walking off, he sort of makes a beeline towards Pixie and sort of relays something really quickly.
Okay.
And she sort of like looks amused, but then the sort of like that like sort of like always on face that she has like falters, and she looks concerned. And he then starts making his way back, and you see Pixie sort of like walk off somewhere.
I was gonna try to get her attention, but if it doesn't seem like I can get her attention, then we're just.
I mean, you can try. And sort of,
not,
yeah,
you know, like Pixie. No,
yeah,
not like that, you know.
yeah.
But if she even glances in his direction, he's gonna be like, "Come."
Okay, then she'll sort of like look around for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Like almost. You like never see her this way. She seems like
that's what's worrying me.
She seems like paralyzed for a moment before. Well, let me. Okay.
Have you ever had to make a roll for Pixie?
I have secretly, but but and that was more just a her deciding what to do sort of role.
Right.
And she sort of then just like follows after the three of you.
Yeah.
And sort of like as you all like get to the stairwell, Pixie sort of like looks to Merrick and is just like, "Are you serious?" And sort of like once you're all in the stairwell, and like heading down, Merrick says, "I went snooping," and he's walking and talking. He's like, we're not stopping for this conversation. We are walking and talking. Says, "I was snooping around and noticed. First, I looked in Primogena Renda's office and found." And he reaches into his jacket pocket and he pulls out a very similar looking business card to the one that Marcus handed you guys just a little bit ago.
One was found in the sheriff's.
Yes. And he says, "I found this in their office, and I also made note that Jasper and Luna are both not here, and neither is your lovely sire." And
Please don't tell me you're about to say that you think that there's going to be an attack tonight.
That's what I'm saying.
We gotta go. I am paging Felicia.
Mm-hmm.
Fast,
and sort of like as you're
here, you gotta go.
Yeah, I would say, and it is sort of like as you sort of like message and you almost immediately get back a message saying the emissary has already informed me I am leaving now.
Do I know anyone else at this that needs to be warned? I'm also messaging Hassan and Rick. Just like, are you aware? Are you out?
And
get out now.
and you sort of like just get really quickly back a message from Rick saying where ? And it's as you get that message that I'd say you're probably almost at ground level at this point. You all from the stairwell feel a massive as you just feel the whole building around you just vibrate as something has seemingly exploded up where you previously were.
Told you no fish in the microwave.
Holy shit. I think Yvain's like let's haul ass.
Yeah, plus
we have
there's
to haul ass. We
Yeah.
can't do anything to
Fire
help
bad.
while we're here.
Yeah, I was and once you're at sort of those like sort of like platforms between staircases, Pixie just rips off her heels and starts
Fucking haul assing, yes.
Russian be damned.
It's like I need to
Ephraim,
survive
did you
if
drive
I'm gonna
here?
look beautiful another day.
Ephraim, did you drive here?
Yeah.
Merrick, are your cars close enough that we can get to one of them?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yvain follows suit. She takes her fucking stiletto heels off. And it's like, it's time to go. It's time to go.
Yeah, and you all get outside, and if you sort of like look back and up, and there is just smoke billowing out of blown out windows on the floor where you were mere minutes ago.
Oh no. Yvain is trying to run with the group, but is trying to page at the same time, just like Rick and Hassan just
Damn it,
like,
woman, stop the paging.
Yeah.
did you
Run.
get out?
Yeah.
With the hunters.
And
With insider information. So.
and I'd say the closest vehicle would be Merrick's. But Ephraim, if you wanted to continue to your vehicle.
Ephraim was going to take Pixie with him.
All right. Yeah, I was say she was gonna go with you anyway, but good to know.
Do you want to meet somewhere or hunk? What
Waffle
what do you
House.
wanna do?
Just kidding. Coterie House.
Do we want to go to the Coterie house or do you want to come to my haven? I've installed a security system.
Oh, let's go to yours.
Okay. Then we'll head to Yvain's haven.
All right. And all right.
As
Yeah,
we
so
peel out, can I try and see if anyone is following our vehicles? I'm gonna say we should split up and make it there.
Yeah.
Would be a good idea. Just like we'll take the scenic route. You take maybe, off of blah 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 road.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a good idea to drive in the same direction together.
Nope.
all right. And so as you're all heading out and
It's like
taking different
go
ways,
with awareness or something.
yes,
Yeah.
I would say you.
But
I
I
would say,
do
yeah,
want
you
to see
make,
if we get tailed.
yeah, I would say you can make me a what's aware. Well, I would say let me roll for Merrick real quick for his driving. Okay, now you can make me a wits awareness.
Okay. Let's see.
Should I make one as well? or-
You make me a wits plus drive since you're driving.
I'm waiting for that. I have no doubts in drive.
Alright. I'm going to blood surge.
Blood search is a
Let me
good
roll.
idea.
Right. This is not the time to be fucking up. Okay, that's a 9. I don't get hungrier. Thank fucking God.
2 successes.
2 successes. Okay.
So it's gonna add 2. And then that's also 2.
I don't know if this is a good spot to stop for tonight. It's up to you.
Yeah, I was like
Okay.
just about.
Okay.
3 successes.
3 successes. Okay. You look out, and due to Merrick seems to be doing a pretty good job of following like side streets and doing his best to not draw attention to you guys, and as far as you can tell, no one is following you.
Okay.
And Ephraim, as you're driving, Pixie sort of like keeps like looking back, and it's just like, I can't tell if we're good or not.
Son of a bitch.
And you can tell that she is quite frazzled.
None of us. I don't know. I've never liked to go into Elysium. Be honest with you, it's too many of us gathered in one place at one time.
Well, I wasn't expecting betrayal from the inside, let alone something like this.
One of our own.
And then you drive on. Yvain, who would you be messaging at this time?
Have I heard back from Rick or Hassan since I sent that initial, like, get out now?
Yeah, you would have heard from both of them, and if you like elaborated on anything that's going on.
I think she just typed, like, hunters building compromised.
And
then I think she'll also send she'll just say what is it's Luna, it's
Luna von
Jasper.
Stein.
Okay, so she's gonna say L, J, and F missing from Elysium tonight.
And you'll just you'll hear back from Rick. He'll just message back saying I wasn't there, and you'll get a message back from Hassan saying where are you?
On the way to. Did he say he was fine yet?
Hassan?
Yeah.
He did not know.
Did I see him at Elysium?
You do not recall seeing him there, no.
I'm just gonna message back, heading back somewhere safe to hunker down and discuss next steps.
And
she'll just be like, place from before. Just because she didn't see him there, but she's also not sure if he was or not.
Mm-hmm.
And now she's just immediately thinking like, what if either of them got compromised and their pagers got taken?
Fair enough. And I'll just message back saying, okay, be safe.
You too.
And you drive on off. And
I think other than that, I will say that she will page Scully and say, yeah, just fingers to fucking going, bro.
Imagine
Yeah.
if she had celerity, but
Yeah, it'd be crazy.
This is beautiful.
You page Scully and say, Elysium has been compromised. Bomb. Or like explosion. And then she's gonna say, Frey and certain Primogen missing from the evening.
all right. And that is actually a perfect transition to check in on Scully real quick before we wrap things up. Scully, you are slumped over Opal's dead body. Or you may have moved at this point after the numbness has set in. But you feel your pager go off.
I think how long has it been?
You said at the very least you were going to be there for an hour, so...
Yeah, sorry everybody for saying that it would probably be pretty easy to have a better night than Scully. It seems that was a challenge, and so... my bad. But yeah, I think Scully's kind of just been... Scully's just kind of been sitting there in shock. And so, Evade, paging her is going to kind of snap her out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And she reads the message, and she's just going to type back, "We kill him."
Okay. And that is where we will stop for tonight.
okay.
Oh my god.
Thank you. That was fun.
I was literally just
It was
typing.
so
fun.
Vane would be like, if I had $1 million for every bomb threat I've experienced in this city, I'd have 2 million, which would hopefully cover the cost of my therapy for PTSD.
That's beautiful. True.
Right. Well, we'll be
Wow.
back next Friday night.
That
Another
was a
episode.
crazy episode.
Yeah, yes, it was.
Crazy episode. Never
We've
thought
been sitting
Scully
on
was
that
the one
all
to
night,
kill
waiting to do that too.
You sure like putting us in
Situations.
compromised buildings. That's crazy.
Well, you guys just put yourselves there, so
Wow.
To be fair, you did
know,
drive yourself.
okay.
I don't know what to tell you.
I thought part
True.
of my civic duty to the vampires was to go to Elysium every now and again.
I mean, you're not wrong. That is expected of you in Camarilla society, but it just
Alright, tell me I would
unfortunately
be
did
set
not
on
work
fire
out super
for it.
well today. Well, to be fair, it could have been way worse, but
It's true.
We could have been
Could have
in
gone
there.
off while we were in there. So.
We could have been in there.
I
I'm
love
guessing
our
a roll
plot armor.
and Merrick just happened to succeed on like fucking realizing that something was definitely way off.
yeah, while you guys were talking, I was definitely rolling every now and again for what he was doing off screen.
He's just
Oh,
increasing,
nice.
going, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Kind of like Mother's Dream looking in windows.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
Well, thank
Crazy
you. Guys.
session. Thank you.
Thank
It was
you.
great. Thanks again, everybody watching. We love your support, and please give the video a like. And we'll see you next week. Good night, everybody.
Night,
Good
everybody.
night, everyone.